Evening guys, it's Mick from Beanham Homebrew here. I'll try and keep this short and sweet. I'm a bit just got in from work, been a hectic week. Let's crack open a beer. There's a lot of sediment in that one. Look. This is a Russian Imperial Stout. I don't know, some of the other, I've got to stop saying don't sound good, does it? I opened these a couple of weeks ago and they weren't too that good. It was one was a little bit all over the place. I mean, there's no carbonation. I don't know how long that's been in there. Maybe 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. There's a little bit of carbonation, I suppose. Is there? Ooh, bit of yeast, but there we go. Yeah, because so I've just got in from work, so it's my first drink. And cheers, guys. Drop straight to the bottom, the yeast. Now I opened one the other day, it was perfectly fine, perfectly carbonated. I'll still drink it like I said before. Yeah, I hope everyone's alright. I hope you guys are all well, all that good brews, bottling, whatever it is you guys are doing. I'm going to try and keep it short and sweet. Just a quick update. There should be a couple of other videos, I don't know if I'll get to record them and put them up, but it's just a couple on the kegs and on a electric brew panel gizmo that I'm gonna attempt to do. I'm not an electrician by trade, as in not an electrician by trade, but I've done many electrical courses and electrical stuff in all types of wiring basically. So yeah, I'm gonna have putting it together shouldn't be too tricky. Using it might be a bit trickier. Then that's all well and good working that out. Working this out. I've still been trying to mess about with Beersmith. Still haven't had a water profile report come back yet, so I still don't know what that is. Watched quite a lot of videos, YouTube videos on Beersmith and that, so I've ordered a computer because I've only got the tablet, so I've ordered a computer to try and do it on there just to see whether it makes life easier or what. Don't know. We'll soon find out, won't we? We will soon find out. So, a couple of thank yous. I've managed to, well, I don't know whether I managed to sort out to get on Facebook's BrewTube site, because like I said, I'm not going to hide the fact I'm not that au fait with all this computer tech. It's quite strange. I think it's because I got out of the industry where computers were coming in the trucks and cars and commercial stuff. I didn't get involved with it. A lot of you guys most probably remember, I think there was a computer class at my school. It was Commodores, I think. Commodores, 64s, something like that, I don't know. I wasn't allowed to play with them because they were run on electric and things weren't allowed to, you know. I went to an all-boys school, not that type of all-boys school, but an all-boys school. I suppose there were more all-boys than all-girls school in those days, I don't know. But yeah, fucking, what are we doing? Why am I talking about shit like that? Let's talk about this. Right, yeah, so this is the second keg that I converted. I didn't video it or anything because it was the same as the first keg. I just went through the same procedures. The only difference to this one was it was supposed to be my boil one, and then without even thinking about it, I drilled a couple of extra holes, so it's ended up as being an HLT, hot liquor tank, HLT. So I've put a Hermes coil in it. Now, to be honest, guys, I've made the coil, and to be perfectly truthful, I've got the equipment to make it. It was a chuffing nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare, and to be honest, for the price of what they are on the internet, if I was to go down that path again, I would just buy it. I really would. I didn't video doing it, and I'm glad I didn't, because I did lose my rag. I lost my rag. I actually trashed a whole piece of stainless, which is a bit not like me, but I did absolutely lose my marbles. I did get it bent in the end, and I did fuck it up. I have fitted it and it ain't leaking now, but it ain't brilliant. I will show you. Wasn't my finest hour, I must be honest. So guys, to be honest, like I said, for what the price they are, if you're going to fit one, I say even copper, we wouldn't be talking about it. I wouldn't have even had an issue with it, but because it's in stainless, it can be notoriously difficult stuff to work with. As I say, I've got a machine to do it, but I don't know what was going on. 1 minute it was too bloody big, next minute it was a little bit too small, and then the third minute it was in half and it was in the bin. So we'll wash over that bit. So I got another piece, had another go, got it done, but I'll give you a show. It's in there, but I'm not happy about it. It's a bit too high. That's not to do with that. On this, I fitted two elements to it now. So I've got a 3 kilowatt one in there and a 2.5. Now I was going to fit another 3 into the other one, because I tried boiling that and that took me 2 hours to come up to a rolling boil. So I just wanted it to, I've got 2 elements, so I can get up to the boil a lot quicker, then I can cut one of them off. So that's my plan. So on this one, obviously, because it's just the HLT, you want it to come up a lot quicker. I know it's not going to boil, but you don't want to be chuffing around for 45-50 minutes. I did time it all and stuff like that. One night when I come home, I filled it with water and did time it. I had more leaks than the Titanic, so I've had to mess around with them. In the end, I've had to make myself some washers out of, don't tell her, I've nicked her silicone tray. Hopefully she won't notice. She can't have it back now. I've cut loads of holes in it, so I made a load of those and chucked them. That seems to have stopped it now. Let me stop waffling like I always do. Maybe I should change my channel to the waffle. Right, cool. There we go. Let's see if I can get you up there. Sorry guys, I should get my head can sorted. I did say to you guys I'm going to try and sort all this out. So there is the coil. Don't know if you can see that too well. And there are the elements. I can't see anything. Hang on, there's got a stool there. Let me stand on the stool. See if we can make it any easier. Oh, here we go. Right. What a shit picture, Mick. Come on, don't mess about. No. No. Right, hang on. This ain't working. Hang on. Right, let's do the outside. Right. As the other one. Why ain't that going into focus? Ooh, that's not it. Right. There. I don't know what's happening here. Shit picture. And that's going to be the Erms coil. What's going on with this picture? Why don't we touch the screen? Is that up? No. Right. It's shit, isn't it? Hang on. Right, sorry guys, that didn't work. I don't know what was going on with that, whether it was me or whatever. Let's try it this way around. Is that better? Yeah, that's a better picture, isn't it? Right, so do a bit of freestyling. Obviously, exactly the same. I've made it exactly the same as the other one, because this was the first one. But that is the Erms coil. Get it up here. What are you doing? That's the Erms coil there, and at the back there. As I said, there's the coil. Not happy about it really too much. Hopefully I can see that. The back, I've got a PDI in the back, because like I said earlier, I'm going to make a, you can see it's just slightly touching. I can bend it out of the way, but when the heat gets going, it starts to move it about. And then on the other one, I don't know, you can see the other one down here. That's obviously the front one. Now they're the 2 elements I was talking about. Echo. Yeah. This is the straight one is obviously 2.4. The curly one is a 3 kilowatt one. As you can see again, it's bloody tight in there. I've seen a load of other guys using the ones at the back. Maybe in hindsight, that's what I should have done. As I say, I've just used normal bulkhead fittings, but because I've overdone it, I've tried to get as much coil in here as I could. I've had to cut these. Can you see that? Yeah, really tight. Now, when I first initially done it, it was leaking and everything. So these are bulkhead fittings. I had to take them fittings out, get this in, get it in the vise, get it from stop it from leaking. So then what I've done is I put it in with no water in it, pressurised this. It's not leaking. So That's all good. But my concern is how far away from the elements they are. This side's been pushed down, but also how high up it is. So when we ain't got any water in there, might be an issue. So what I'm going to do with the filler, I'm going to put a whirlpool or something on there and do it so the water come in from the top. Not the wart, apologies. Would it be the wart when it's coming out of the mesh? Don't know. Gonna have it coming in the top and going out the bottom, so it's obviously gonna get warm when it's at the bottom. But I'll have this recirculating at the same time and have that blowing across here just to sort of assist it. Proof of being the pudding, I suppose, whether it works or not. As long as we can get it to maintain the 66, 67, whichever. So yeah, it's in there now, but I'm not overly happy with it. But I'm not having another go. Sod it. Let me turn you back. Oh, sorry about that. Christ. Yeah, I'm not having another go. I suppose lesson learned really there. So yeah, now that one's leak free. Still not going to be doing any brews at the moment because, as I say, going on what that looked like, it's all settled in the bottom now. Is it? Now I had one, I don't know, 4 or 5 days ago. It was lovely. So I don't know what's going on. Tastes all right. Tastes lovely, but I don't know. So, at least if I get that sorted and the other one, I can then, I know what temperatures I've got here. To be honest, do you need all that? Nah, not really. Look at what Adam at Baldy's Brewers does. I think he's got one pot, he uses a bag. I don't know, because I haven't done it yet, whether he uses Beer Smith, Brewer's Friend, whatever the other ones are, and it helps him and it gives him the, I don't know. I think knowing it, more brews. Before Christmas I've done loads of brews. I think this year what I need to be is quality, not quantity. You know, anyone I suppose can smash out loads of beers, but they don't taste any good. What was the point of it? Like I said, I was wanting to send some out. Some are coming into their own now. I'm trying to be mindful of the time. We're at 4:24 because I should change my channel to Waffle Master, shouldn't I? But there we go. Because I don't come on that often. I don't talk to people a lot. Did I finish my bit about the... Oh, I'll do that in a minute. I'm trying to get used to talking to myself. You know, it's quite hard really, I suppose. But it comes with practice, I suppose, like everything. So yeah, we're going to hopefully get that sorted. I was going to use the ice cube thing, but I got home this evening. Mate didn't tell me he was going to do it. I opened the gate and 2 flipping kegs rolled out and fucking near run me over. So he dropped 2 empty kegs off. So I know who they're from. Give him a quick call, and I said, you didn't tell me. Well, I was going to chuck them in the bin. Do you want them? I said, yeah, I'll have them. So I'm actually going to maybe turn one of them into a mash tun. Do it slightly different. I'm thinking of putting cutting in the bottom. I'm putting like a boat tank job. You know what it is, don't you? You know, goes in the bottom. What do they call them? Deck, tank, drain. Let's call it that, shall we? Deck, tank, drain. Yeah, because these obviously go to the bottom. Now, I know a lot of people put the taps on like they do this, but I don't know. Maybe I'm talking a load of old guff. Do you lose any of the nice water? Does it get stuck at the bottom with the drain? So what I'm thinking of doing, I think I showed you in my last video. 1 second. I'm going to pause you. I've unpaused you. Right. Thinking of doing, yeah, but I showed you last time about the mesh I managed to get hold of. I've got a couple of these. And they fit really nice in the bottom. And obviously, because that, like that, what I'm thinking of doing, I suppose it's a little bit similar to the Grainmeister and stuff. I can make my fine mesh to go over the top, put the mesh, and then have the next one on the top. Then I can recirculate it and have it like a, you know, take it out, and then you just, when you've done it and transferred it over. But if I put the drain in the bottom, I've checked it, when you turn them over, the bottom obviously sits flush with the ring. Because he's dropped 2 off, I'm going to cut the top off, as in where the handles are, tick it on the bottom, and then if you imagine that's the bottom of it, I'm going to have a pipe coming out like that, and it comes through the centre of the handle, and have a tap on it. So then obviously all the water is going to drain. Is it water when it's still a mash? Yeah, I suppose it is. It should hopefully drain in there, out of there. I can keep recirculating it. So then I'm not losing any in there. I don't know, maybe you don't lose any in there. As I said, I've not tried it, because I know a lot of people use false bottoms and stuff. But if you're using a false bottom, do you lose water there? I know you're sparging it and washing it, so I suppose there's only a certain amount of sparging and washing you can do to get the sugars out. So because you're putting the fresh on the top and it's pushing it up and out, are you not actually losing any there? Am I barking up the wrong tree? Should I just do normal, cut the top off, put that in? So if anyone wants to tell me, great. If not, I'll do it that way. It's a lot more work. So if people comment and say, no, you can just, because when you're going to sparge it or batch sparge or whatever, when you wash the grains, so that's basically what you're doing, is washing the sugar through the grains. Is it just going to naturally go down? It's pushing all the good liquor out. Can you overwash and then get tannins and stuff? I suppose that's other things. Maybe that's what I've done with the others, because I was batch sparging. So yeah, when they're done, I suppose I've got to try and learn how to input all that into Brewer's Friend or Beersmith, and I've seen people on there drop down this and that and that and that, so I've made loads of notes, so I've just got to see if I can understand dyslexic notes and input it in there. So yeah, that is, as far as I'm concerned, ready to rock and roll. The other one is nearly ready to rock and roll. There's a video coming up on that, I apologise. It's supposed to be a short video on the electric with the PDI. Like I said, you don't need it, I don't think. Why am I doing it? I suppose people are saying, I don't know. Maybe just for my confidence or something, so I can actually keep an eye on everything, and maybe it'll get to a time where I won't need to use it all, I don't know. As I say, the way they're turning out at the moment, something's going wrong, and I've got a feeling it's what I'm doing. It's not the equipment, it's me. So, this year, like I said, I'm going to try and get a lot better. And, let's go along this journey and see how we get on. I think I've waffled enough, to be honest, so it was just a quick to say that I am about. I haven't been doing any brewing because of the water, and we'll get on top of that when that comes. But I want to, because obviously I am drinking these, so they will disappear soon. So I need to start thinking of some beers for summer, really, don't I? Start getting my finger around my backside. So, like I said, all the best. I don't know if I said it. I don't know how to edit stuff out, so if I have said it, I apologise. But yeah, Facebook, BrewTube, I'm going to sound a right dick now. Ali said, waiting for me to come over, just sort of said to him, didn't know how to really do it. So I don't know whether inadvertently I managed to do it, or whether he was able to do it for me, because I know Adam got in contact, because Ali must have spoke to him and stuff. But thank you very much, guys, for being patient and putting me on there. I'll try and comment on there as much as I can. As I say, where I live, the signal's crap. And the places I go, sometimes you're not allowed to use your phone and stuff because of, I don't know, some places we go fineries and stuff, you're not allowed to use them. But yeah, I'll try and comment. I'm trying to get my head around how it actually works. It's all new, like the YouTube was. I suppose it's a learning thing. But again, thanks very much. It's good to have a look on there in my lunch break. If I've got a phone signal, I have a quick look through there, and I'm trying to work out. I'm trying not to press anything I shouldn't be pressing and sending. I don't know if you can. I don't know. But like I say, yeah. I've heard lots of people talking about it. You don't need me to tell you about how good the community is, because it's like the YouTube community. Anything to do with brewing in the community, it's all good. It's all good, great fun. And I think it's a closed group, so that's why I needed to be invited or added or whatever. So I suppose it's like a social club, if you like. That if you're not welcome, they'll kick you out. So yeah, again, thanks very much. It means a lot to me to be, because like I said, I'm quite, I'm not good at this sort of stuff. I'm learning every day. Some of them just take it to, like, duck to water. Look, I want to brew Chris. I can't even pronounce his name. CALLABY. I watched his the other day. The guy must work in IT or something. Absolutely fantastic editing and Laurel and Hardy music and everything like that. And I know that's what you guys like watching, and I'd like watching it as well. It does make you laugh. The stuff he does, and even Adam's stuff that he does, is just, you guys are so informative, and to find things out, it's just fantastic. I've got to stop talking. Look, we're on 6.5. I think we've done 7.5. But me, it's going to be an hour's worth. I'm going to go. Just thanks very much. I'll catch up with you guys soon. All keep well, healthy, brewing, drinking, beer mailing, whatever you guys are doing. Rock on, and I'll catch you. Like I said, I'll catch you soon. Cheers, guys. Thanks very much.